And here's what's happening at Ewetopia Farms today.
Left the gate open, and all the lambs got mixed up. At least they got a big pen to walk and run around in anyhow. 140 feet now to run. This is the payoff for it.
But right now they're all eating snow cones. Moms that don't talk to their lambs are going to have a more difficult time. Let's get started.
So we have these little walk-through gates. Remember, we had the wall up here. Normally we wait for a few weeks to take it down. But today we were putting bedding in here, left the gate open, and all the lambs got mixed up. So the whole pen's full now. 60 ewes. 60 ewes with 120 lambs. So we're going to see how that turns out. Oh well, at least they got a big pen to walk and run around in anyhow. I'm sure they'll be fine. I just wouldn't have took that wall down so early. That they're all bonded, but I think most of these lambs are pretty well on their way anyhow. Whatever, yeah, so to separate them again in the original groups would be just impossible. We'll see how that turns out. See, it's not bothering the lambs are, and they're having a hell of a good time. So it's around 8 o'clock at night. I'm just feeding some sheep. And then we had that accident here where we left the gate open, so we took the wall down because they all got mixed up. So hopefully everything here turns out okay. They don't seem to be too upset. They've got 140 feet now to run. Well, we'll check them in the morning. Hopefully everybody's okay. I just fed him a bale of hay. There was no hay here tonight, so I'm going to grab some of this hay right now and I'll put it back in the feeder for them, for the lambs to eat there in the back corner. And then probably tomorrow we're going to set that creep pen is going to be set up in the front of the barn there where I don't have to walk as far. Lambing is really hard, but this is the payoff for it. For all those lambs that didn't make it in birthing, it always gets you a little depressed, but this actually makes you a lot happier. So here they come. Reminds me of that movie, remember the chariots are running on the beach? Anyways, I better get going. It's actually quite warm in here tonight. It's actually not too bad. So I'm gonna guess there's 36 60, 90, 90, 100, 90, 100, 110. There's about 110, there's about 115 ewes in here tonight with their lambs. So they're actually making quite a bit of heat. Hey buddies. Well, I hope everybody's okay tonight. So I just brought these feeders in tonight. There's a little bit of snow in here, but that'll melt out. And then up here, we're going to set the creep pen right up here. That it's easy for me to get the grain into here, easy to feed them. I'll scoop that snow out tomorrow probably. I'm not going to do it tonight. That lamb right there, that's probably 25 pounds right now. Maybe 30-pound lamb right there. That's a 30-pound lamb. Already. It's amazing how fast they grow. So that's all I can do tonight. And I better put that wall up.
You will have heard from Arnie that somehow, some way, the walk-through gate between the two Suffolk lamb groups got left open, or it wasn't latched correctly and it came open. But regardless, at that point when the lambs and ewes intermix, there's absolutely no way to sort them out again without it being a major ordeal. So Arnie made the decision to take the wall down. Usually we wait till they're at least a month old, but we'll see how they're doing today. The good thing about it is that Arnie's going to have a much easier time feeding them now, because he'll be feeding up front. But right now they're all eating snow cones. You can see the snow piled up on the curtains because February has been quite a snowy month. January was pretty clear. What's the story? What's the story? What's with the snow cones? Hay flavored?
What snow cones?
Hay flavored snow cones? In your feeders that you keep nicely protected out in the snow.
I thought it would melt, but it didn't melt in there. So.
No, you gotta shovel it out. Otherwise it'll all get wet. Oh, someone's screaming over there.
I just put that board there because they can't reach that minnow feeder. And I see lambs eating minnows.
Oh yeah, they do. Well, they eat hay too. That's why you need hay in the feeders. These guys are standing on their little mineral platform. They're having a hard time reaching. So now they can get at it because they love their salt mineral. Oh my goodness. Hi, you're looking spectacular. Hi there. What are you looking at? Are you a little curious? Because it's always the rams that are curious. Hi boy, could you get any dirtier? Now some people will say, why are our sheep always dirty? And the main reason is that in these coveralls, they have a lot of condensation on them. But unlike other people's barns, where they're eating out of troughs that are on the ground or whatever, they're different from ours in that ours have the little caves underneath, and we would never get rid of them because they have saved so many lambs from broken legs and getting trampled on by their mothers. But our feeders are made of steel and they rust, and it's dampy in here, even though you can see that we're always putting straw out to keep it dry. But they rub against that. Hi there. Hi. And as a result, our lambs get a dirty tinge to them. Here's Louise. Hi, Louise. It's not that our barns are dirty. They are really clean. It's just that the dust and dirt produced by animals and feed and hay and straw, when mixed with condensation, sticks to wool like crazy. It's like glue. If animals were in truly dirty conditions, they would not be healthy. And that's all I can ever say when people say, you know, your barns look dirty, is that look at the lambs instead. The lambs are extremely healthy here. And we're very proud of how healthy our lambs are. The Suffolks are eating their grain here. They're in their creep area, the one at the back. They need a little more hay, but he hasn't gotten around to the hay part yet. Hi, aren't you spectacular? Let's say hello. Oh my goodness. That's a spectacular lammy. Hi. Is he spectacular? Hey buddy. Hi there. You are spectacular. Hi mommy. You look very nice too. So, the main reason we don't like putting all these lambs together at this age is that when they're really young, they can sometimes lose their mom or their mom loses them. After about a month, there should be no fear of that. But under a month, it can always happen, and the more lambs and ewes that are in a pen, the more confusing it can get for the ones that maybe had not the most stellar of bonding with mom and lambs. And can the mom really count how many lambs she has? So we've always found in the past that 30 ewes per pen worked out really well until lambs were eating solid food, and then we pulled the walls down. This time we've gone earlier, so what we're going to be looking for is any lamb that's off in the corner, crying, looking hungry, something like that. See that mom's crying for her lamb? So she's got to find them, and that's why you want moms that talk to her lamb. There, she found her. See that? She got them both. And that's why ewes that talk to their lambs is critical, because it's like with anything. It's about sight, smell, and sound. Moms that don't talk to their lambs are going to have a more difficult time. That's why we always highlight how wonderful ewes are that talk to their lambs immediately. And there's a two-way conversation going on.
So the lambs look like they did pretty good last night with that wall down. They don't seem to be struggling too much. So everything looks good. Always makes my day if everything's okay. Anyways, better keep going. So, don't see anybody suspicious coming in. Everybody looks good. So, I think it might be a good night tonight for resting. There's over 100 ewes still to come in yet. This is all that's left of the first group of Dorsets. And two of these are for sure in lamb. Yeah, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And that's maybe that one there's got another. Maybe 6 open. On the first 100 sheep, we had 6 open. So, who's doing that? Who's doing that? Anyways, just eating off that bale tonight, and there's 40 Suffolks here yet from that ram that wanted to kill Lynn. And they're all leaving, so I'm thinking there's no one going to come in here tonight. So these are just a bunch. These are just a bunch of misfits that were just cleaning up to make sure they do all well. And you can see what happened. We cleaned out all the jugs. Complete standstill right now. No one coming in. All the jugs are clean, ripped to the back wall. Nobody in the jugs. Went from total chaos to nothing. But that gives us a little bit of a break. see it's quite temperature it is here. So we're actually, it's pretty good temperature in the barn. So we got 2 lambs right here. One underneath there with a coat on. Here he comes out. Hey, buddy. This guy, this little guy here with the coat here, I thought last night he was almost dead. But brought him right back, so that's a female. And then these are the quads. There's one. And there are the other 3 right there. 1, 2, 3. And they're actually doing quite well. And she held on to her placenta a little bit. It's gone now. So we just cleaned up her rump there a little bit with the clippers and cleaned her up a little bit and got her on drugs. So tomorrow we'll do a backup shot on her, and that will be our last shot to make sure that she's nice and clean. And hey, buddies. These guys are having a good time tonight. So, I'm going to call that a night, try to get some rest. I think we'll shut off. We'll put that light on along the wall, and we'll shut that light off. So I'll just leave that light on. There's only 4 lights, and it just gives a little bit of light here. So, anyways, I think we're going to call that a night. So, I guess if something happens tonight, I'll let you know. But otherwise, I'll see you in the morning.